Hey everyone, so I built a team around Mega Aerodactyl and Volcanion. I've been trying to find new ways to deal with Alamamola, and Volcanion is one of the best ways to do that. We do have the water absorb to stop a flip turn, and people always go Alamamola on Aerodactyl, so it really does make that situation a lot easier. Right here, what I want to do is try to break down this team using Golden Ghost Trick plus Mega Aerodactyl. Ideally, those two combinations look really threatening. I could see Meowscarada lead here for sure. I'm just going to lead off with Volk, as it does end up being Meowscarada. I mean, they can't stay in unless they're like Specs Power Gem Meowscarada, which would be really random. I think what I'm going to do is just throw off Steam Eruption, right? I mean, they have to U-turn. I don't mind the bit of chip. I might get a burn on Toxapex right here is what I'm thinking. Either that or they go out into somebody. Yeah, Tinglu is a crazy play. Can I land? We do. And thanks to the burn, I don't even think that's a roll. So I just click Steam Eruption again. So Pex comes out. Kind of anticipated this to happen at some point. Let's go Golden Go in case they Toxic. I just want to trick this thing ideally, and then it's not going to be a problem the rest of the game. I mean, like, they should double out into Tinglu this turn, and I would really love to predict that, but I think I'll just trick. As they do go Tinglu, yeah, that was going to happen. Okay, so I go Corviknight here to defog any hazards they put up. At least now I know that my Golden Go can pretty safely come in on that Pokemon. So out comes Clef. This is probably clicking Knockoff. It's fine if you want to knock off or T-Wave. Should I go Volcanion? Volcanion getting T-Waved is actually annoying. It's not that bad though, as they actually have rocks on this too. Why? Like what? As they sack Tinglu. Okay, perfect. So don't gotta worry about that anymore. I actually am gonna sub once just because I'm not even sure they can do much to me. And now I can just start mashing Flamethrower, and if they want to sit here and do this for a little bit, I really don't care. Like, I'm eventually gonna burn them too. So let's Flamethrower again. We unfortunately are not able to pick off Kyurem, but it comes pretty darn close. I don't think I ever stay in. I don't really know their set, but it's probably Specs if I had to guess. I don't even know. It could be Ground Z. Do I want to predict that right now? Not really, but I will. As it goes for raw earth power. Okay, so we'll U-turn here. I do live any sort of hit they go for as they crit HP fire. Makes Meowscarada potentially scarier, but I don't think I have too much to worry about there. Now I go Golden Go, right? I mean, that'll force out Meowscarada, which is actually what I don't want. So maybe I make a different play. I think Tinglu is totally fine here. I don't really need Tinglu very much. And this should be Corviknight or Clef from them, as they actually go Cat anyway. Do I just take the damage here? I don't mind just clicking Ruination, but I also kind of want to get up my rocks just to chip away at some other stuff in the back. I'll take the damage first, as that looks to be banded. Yeah, that has to be banded. That did 1,000,000. Alright, I'll give them this Pokemon if they want to knock me out, as they do. But at this point, how do I proceed with this? Volcanion kind of wins, right? So what I gotta do is go Terapagos and spin first, I believe. Let's get our nice rapid spin off. They might go Corvi here, but I have Flamethrower. Pex, but I have Golden Go. I don't really know what they would want to do. Maybe go Clef and get them back. But Terra Starstorm is going to hurt Clef a lot. I don't think that can really take that hit too well. Maybe what they'll do is stay in here and just tank the hit, but I think they need Meowscarada to win, so that feels too risky. Oh, they're not Scarfed or Banded. Okay, so they're just doing that much to my one guy. Good to know, I guess. I mean, I can't let Volcanion get Toxic. I think they're playing off that choke, but yeah, not happening, man. Now I just start clicking Shadow Ball. Eventually I'll spit after drop you, and your Scald's really not hurting me too badly. No, not immediate burn would be great, but like, who do you really switch in? You can go Corviknight and pivot through that. I feel like they might Toxic just to like play off my choke, but I just need one spit F drop to force a kill, really. That's all that really matters here. They're eventually going to click Toxic, I think. So they do burn me there. This is actually getting annoying. I could lose to this Toxapex if I'm not careful. Let's force them to recover and then go Volcanion. As they actually get the spit I've dropped, never mind, we're changing the plan. They probably have to go Meowscarada now and just take the hit with that, right? As it ends up being Clef. We're gonna go hard Volcanion this turn and click Flamethrower. I mean, they don't have anything for Flamethrower, so out comes Pex. I sub on this and just sit in front of it forever. It's eventually going to use all its recovers, and then I'll just win the game from there, right? Maybe they can PP stall me, but like, I really don't think that's a viable game plan. So we do get our sub up. Let's Flamethrower here. Sub Volcanion coming through versus this too. I'm pretty sure I just win. Because like, you have to sack another Mon now. It's going to be Meowscarada. And then what are you going to do? Go back to Pex and try to Toxic me another time? Like, doesn't really make much sense. I don't want to get my leftovers knocked though. That could be kind of annoying. So we'll go Corvi here. As they do just Moonblast. Okay. I'll attempt to Roost in case I can. Like, why not? T-Wave's there. And now I U-turn. Go U. I think I just... They're going to T-Wave this too. This is actually really annoying. Alright, we'll go back to Corviknight and Defog. I don't want to throw versus these last two, but I don't think there's any way Volcanion and worst case AERODACTYL wins, or doesn't win rather. So is this a slow U-turn? I would love for it to be. Thank you. Alright, let's get in here. Get our sub up. I think that should be the game. I'll Flamethrower first just to gauge the set. I don't know how much I'm doing really. As here I can just Flamethrower, knock that out, and then I don't think Pex can solo my team. The first step is burning it, so let's go ahead and try to do that. There it is. You know, they're not getting Black Sludge recovery back. And it looks like we are going to be fine. I don't know why they're spamming Scald. Maybe just a PP stall, but we win the game. We have another game, a really strange looking team from the opponent right here. I wonder if it's Unaware Quagsire or Water Absorb, because that's going to be a big deal in this game. Thank you, man. Have fun too. Okay, so let's try to spam Earthquake with Tingaloo. Wow, that looks good. Getting up rocks is going to go a long way here, but I do have to spin. What do I want to lead with? I really do like the idea of just leading Volcanion and throwing off a strong hit right away. That'll potentially allow me to scout out this set on the Clodsire. So let's go for the... As they attempt a Toxic. Okay, so I'm going to Toxic them now. As they end up going Snorlax, and it's not immunity, so probably like a Thick Fat set. This should be Body Slam from them, or if they don't want to show me that, maybe Earthquake. Oh, you just immediately rest. They had no business trying to do anything else, huh? Well, I'm just going to start Flamethrowing as... Okay, it is definitely Thick Fat. The thing is, I don't want to burn all of my... What's it called? I want to force them to rest again. I don't want to burn all my Steam Eruptions attacking this thing, so... Makes it a bit trickier for me to beat. I don't know what other attacks they have. I would hate to get paralyzed on like my entire team for no reason. As they Toxic with this thing. This team looks really obnoxious, I'm going to be honest, but we'll try to beat it. Throw off a trick here as King Gambit comes out. I am very Pursuit trapped right now, so yeah, goodbye Golden Go. It is what it is. That was going to happen whether I liked it or not. I think this is my chance to go out into you and get up rocks. I really should start just running Focus Blast Golden Go more and sending them that way. Sending that their way. We go for rocks and then Corviknight every time here. Defog Kartana. That's Fat Set with Defog Synthesis knockoff, isn't it? I hate everything about this team, I'm going to be honest. They try to Toxic me again. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I'll click Steam Eruption first. I don't think they're actually Water Absorb Clodsire, just based on the way they're playing it. So if I can get this roll right here, we probably just win the game with the Volcanion. Come on. I mean, that doesn't help you, dude. I just Toxic anyway. Like, what's your master plan? Go Gambit and die? I really don't want to let in the Snorlax to heal. I don't know if Body Press kills, but I really need it to. So out comes this. Oh, is this a Wish set? No, they're trying to Toxic me catching a choke. Okay. So, not going to let that happen. No, this isn't happening, dude. There's a wish. Okay. So now you definitely go out into the Volcanion. I mean, the Snorlax, right? So that's really unfortunate. However, once I get Volcanion back in, it's really scary for them once more. So I'm not too worried about this spot. I figured they would go hard Alamamola. Yeah, they kind of had to there. So it goes hard into this. Go for the Steam Eruption right away. As they do, I thought they might rest immediately. I hate this thing so much. If I can just get through this, my Volcanion wins the game, like I said. Like right here, they kind of have to rest again. Yeah, so like they're just burning rests too. I don't think this is really accomplishing much for them. I am losing flamethrowers, I guess. That's annoying. But like here, do you rest again? And we continue doing this? I'm about to play this game a bit, dude. Like if this is what it has to be, this is what it has to be. 3 more of those. I'm running out of flamethrowers at an alarming rate, I'm going to be honest. I could try to get in Tinglu and get up my rocks here. I don't think that's my best idea ever. Watch them show Water Absorb Volcanion after everything. I would actually laugh so hard. Okay, I'm down to do this like 1 or 2 more times, and then I'll stop. Okay, well, I'm just going to do the same thing, and if you want to keep going out into this, you're just wasting time. Alright, I'll keep this many attacks on Volcanion and go you. Toxic Alamamola is such a problem. Yeah, I can't let anybody get toxic. I just go you. Goes ahead and flip turns out. I mean, I want to see this Porygon. That's what I've been waiting for. So there it is. We'll use Tinglu as the immediate play as they try to Thunderbolt. That's fine. I can either try to get up rocks or just go for Ruination. Or just Earthquake, honestly. Like, why even predict? I got a crit, so that is like offensive Kartana. This is, I think, where we're going to see if they have Synthesis or not. So it looks like they might not. No, they do. Okay, yeah, that like makes sense for this team. You know what's funny? In between games, I changed Volcanion from Fire Fang to Dual Wing Beat. Kind of wish I didn't do that now. So it goes out into Alamamola. I gotta close my window. I'm sorry if you can hear stuff in the background. That's fine. Okay, I'll try to Toxic. You know what, let's burn 1 more Steam Eruption here. So here they're gonna rest. They have to, right? So we go you. What is that? 1 rest left? Okay, I just gotta force that out and we should win this game. So it goes hard Kartana. Makes sense. I'm not sacking anybody. Now I click U-turn. Could have body pressed too, but it felt a little aggro. I keep my leftovers on that for sure. I think I go U and then go back to Corviknight again. Okay, that's fine. Just body press here. This is like, we've assumed this is unaware the entire game, right? I don't know what this is. I'm just going to try to get in Tinglu and hope it's not toxicing me immediately, as it doesn't, thankfully. Okay, but we get the 63 on it, so that's really helpful for Aero. They're going to go Kartana here, right? But I'll Earthquake. It's fine. I mean, Alamamola is not a bad play either. As they wish up. Okay, makes sense. And then they really want to Toxic my Volcanion. Dude, I'm not doing that. Stop trying that. Throws up a wish. Passes it out into this. Okay, so... I don't know if this has rocks too, honestly. Like it could. So it goes for that there. I'm going to throw off an Adamant Earthquake here. As they recover to scout out what I'm doing. Okay. Now we'll mix it up and go for a Dual Wing Beat. Counter. That's really bad. Alright, we're making a play. I'm going Volcanion. Yep, we got him. Okay. Because now I go U. We're going to force out this last arrest here, I think. You know what? Just don't miss the Steam Eruption. Come on. I mean, I don't think I have a reason to predict. Do I get PP stalled this game? Is that actually how I'm losing? I'm going to Toxic again, just in case they try to do that again, but I don't really know what their plan is. I think they know they have to do that, yeah, so they end up going out into this guy. Now I go Corviknight, I guess? Or I don't even know what the correct play is here. I don't want to burn any more attacks on this thing is what I've been prioritizing. So I go U. Body press it away. They're going to go out into Clodsire and get that thing back up to 10 billion. I just go U and sub. I mean, like, you can't do this forever, man. Throws off a wish. Okay, so they're never going to actually use that rest, are they? Yeah, I see their plan. This is just really annoying because they're just never going to actually use that thing to do anything too scary. Body press doesn't hurt too much. How many synthesises do they have? Not a ton. I'm really debating just going Terapagos and trying to force progress with that, and I think that's what I'm going to do here. Let's throw off Terra Starstorm. Maybe this is what I should have been doing before this thing became a problem. Okay, we have a chance to win right now, potentially. Yeah, they try to Toxic me, not happening. I body press here. They're going to try to Wish Pass. Yeah, they want to get that back in, but then I get up rocks again, so it's fine. I think Terapagos is actually what's making a difference right now, because... Okay, we get that really low. Throws off a flip turn. Had I gone Volcanion that turn, I think we just won the game right then and there. Okay, now I go U, and I don't think you have switch-ins to this right now. I mean, maybe Clodsire just eats it up, but... I need that last rest gone. And they get the para. That's going to happen eventually, yeah. Alright. Can my Volcan... Oh, wait, I didn't get the move off. I thought I U-turned. Okay, let's U-turn here. That's really good for me. Because I just get to go U right now, and... I think just Earthquake, honestly. So here they have to Synthesis. I could die to Poison. What are they going to defog here? Okay, they want to get back up to full. But now I'm going to reveal Flamethrower if you want to defog. You know what? Let's just do this, dude. If you win off this, then you win off this. They missed the Toxic. That's really big. Because now I get to, I think, force a kill, maybe? Okay. That thing doesn't come back in, I don't think, right? So, I should win now? I guess, like, Porygon Z has become an issue. That's a thing. Thunderbolt. I mean, they get to defog and then probably win, right? That's the issue here. I gotta do it before they defog. If they Toxic here, I'll just give it to them and forfeit. As they wish up. Okay, that's fine. I sub. I'm just gonna mash Toxic a bit to not waste my PP. Now they're gonna switch. Let's force a kill with Steam Eruption. Get rid of that. Nice. Porygon Z might get sacked here too. They actually go Snorlax, which I think they're just trying to go back out into Alomomola. Wait, it was Boots? Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, I gotta predict now. I didn't even realize it was Boots. Maybe I found that out forever ago, but... Okay, it tries to flip turn. Eventually you're gonna have to switch again is the thing. So how long can you keep this up? I'm just gonna mash Flamethrower. As they try to sack off the Snorlax and get the Wish Pass. Okay, so... Really, really big. Is it over, though? I don't think so. Maybe it is, actually, because they have to go back out into this. I just have to make sure I don't waste moves for no reason. So all I'm going to do is make sure that... Okay, they pass it out to Kartana. I know you're going back out into that Alomomola, dude. I'm not falling for this. Should I Steam Eruption here? Or Flamethrower? I don't even know what the correct play is. Okay, we catch this thing coming in. I'll Flamethrower now. That's fine. As we knock that out. Alomomola, we sub. And I think we have this game because we caught that Snorlax on the correct turn. Yeah, GG's, man. All right, well, I'm glad that's over with. Now we have a really weird-looking team. Why am I finding, like, the most obnoxious cores today? Like, Cresselia Suicune? That's gotta be, like, double setup or something like that. I don't even know. I'm gonna lead off with Golden Go because... Okay, well, this is actually really good for me. I gotta make sure I keep Tinglu healthy for Volcarona because that's my check. I mean, if there's Z-Bug Buzz, there's not a whole lot I can beat that with. So I'm actually Air Balloon now, which is funny because I might wall them pretty well unless they have knockoff. I'm down to just find out right now. They don't have good Shadow Ball switch-ins. I really want to Power Gem right here, just predicting Volk. But they just rocks again. Oh wait, they were Scarfed, right? So out comes this. What do I do? Do I Power Gem or do I... Golden Go is really good. I don't think I ever sack it, so... is it Bugsy? I could scout it out, but I think I just go for Rock Slide. Volcarona is one of those mons that's so strong to the point where you can't really, like, scout it too well. So we knocked that out right there. This one's looking like a much faster game compared to all the other ones we've had to do. Goes for Crunch. Predicting Golden Go. Yeah, we just win the game right there in 7 turns. Nice. Got another game. Okay, we're back to sort of what I would expect to see on the ladder this high up. Like, this is a very normal looking team. Let's try to maybe spam Shadow Ball if I can weaken the Tinglu. Force damage on that using... maybe Aero? I don't even know. Aero looks really strong here, but if it gets staticked at any point, it's like a really dead weight. That's the word I was looking for. Let's lead Volcanion. So the thing about this is, they're kind of in a spot where they have to U-turn, just because I don't die to Banded CC with my HP investment, right? Let's check this right now. Urshifu, Rapid Strike. Yeah, Banded, it would have to be Adamant. No, that is Adamant Banded, and it does 95 max, so... Like, as you can see, if I put -1 Spit F in the calc, they're taking so much from Steam Eruption. Then again, I could just go Corviknight if I really want to and chip them with Helmet. That gives them Heatran to get up rocks, though, which I think is more annoying for me. Maybe that's fine, actually. I'm going to throw off Steam Eruption. They're going to U-turn, yeah. They have to go Glow-King now, which I have the chance to burn. We unfortunately aren't able to, but that's okay, I guess. I'll sub once, just because, like I said, they don't have switch-ins to this, so... Like, if they try to T-Wave here, for instance, that's really bad for them. So they go Zapdos. This could be Volt switching back to the Glow-King. Yeah, that's what I would expect out of this turn. And now... I don't like the situation. I'm just going to force the issue. Yeah, I want damage. And now they can go Zapdos and Volt, but at least we got the Glow-King low and made some progress. I mean, let's be honest, it's going to get regenerated back to full later in the game anyway. That should be fine. I think they're checking whether Specs Lele kills, but they end up going Zap. Could be a Toxic set. I mean, Tinglu is my switch in here. Really good double by them. This is where we check what that U-turn damage meant. I think it's Banded and it's going to be Scarf Lele instead. Let's see. Volcanion. It is Banded Urshifu if I make this Jolly 14 as a roll, as you can see. So... I don't even know if Corviknight takes 2 Banded hits, but it's my play here. Yeah, that is a Banded close combat, 100,000%. And now, here's the problem with this turn. Yes, they can close combat. Their best play is going hard Heatran to cover both me staying in and going Golden Go. I'm going to Roost. And if they knock me out, they knock me out. But I really don't want them going out into Heatran for free. And like, Golden Go is so obvious, it like doesn't even make sense for them to stay in here in my head. I mean, if they knock me out, they got me, but they're taking more helmet damage in the process, too. They actually want to regenerate their Slowking, which is actually not a bad play either. Hold on, I'm not even going to calc this turn. What I'm going to do is go U, as they actually set up Future Sight. I was hoping they would Chili, go Urshifu, not realize they don't kill with close combat, and then I just knock them out with Earthquake, but that plan's not happening, clearly. This is a chance for me to get up rocks. They have to switch here, really. I could Ruination too in case I think they're going out into their Tinglu. As yes, this is what I needed because I was talking about that Golden Go win con, right? I actually think I'm just going to keep staying in and damaging it. Maybe they'll go Zapdos and it has Toxic, but like they really struggle to switch into this thing right now. Spikes, okay. I feel like you switched to Zapdos this turn, so let's go for rocks. Can't stay in here because this is my win con. I lose the entire game if it dies. There's another spike. I have Rapid Spin and you have no ghost type, so this is not even that scary of a situation. Let me just go for Ruination here, and perfect. We actually bring out Volcanion, which does have the speed to outspeed this unless there's some weird set. Steam Eruption right now. And that Golden Go endgame is looking more and more likely as the game goes on. As long as I can land the Steam Eruption. I don't even know if Glow King is in a position to tank these anymore. It probably is. It's Glow King. Had they got like a Sludge Bomb poison earlier? Wait a minute, that's lower than I thought. Yeah, I was about to say, man, you're not tanking 2 of these right now. So figure out your switching, or just dodge if you want to be the better player. I would just go ahead and stay in here. I mean, you can go harder, Shifu, but that's like such an unnecessary play. You risk a burn on such an important Pokemon. Yeah, staying in with Corviknight earlier really helped out. Now, obviously, I still have a lot to be worried about. This demon right here, the Tapu Lele, is going to be a problem later in the game. I think what they're going to do is probably either go Urshifu and risk it, or I guess we could go Zapdos here, just because it tanks the hit and forces the Volt Switch. I think that's what you have to do. But maybe they're offensive Zapdos, and I'm just going to knock it out with Steam Eruption. I don't know anything about it. What if it's like Scarf Zapdos? I could be thinking about this all wrong. It could be like, honestly, any of these at the bottom could be Z-move. What did I see from Zapdos earlier? All it did was a Volt Switch and break the sub, right? That doesn't give me any information. So, not a lot to go off of, obviously. They do end up staying in and sacking Glow King. We're landing every Steam Eruption with this thing, which is amazing, obviously. So Shadow Ball switch-ins are really limited right now. My best play is Corviknight to scout their move. Goes right for the close combat there. I'm going to go Golden Go this time as they close combat again. This gives me the... I actually want to go for Make It Rain just in case they try to go Tinglu. Is that unnecessary? I could just go for Shadow Ball. Make It Rain would have been better. I thought they might try to go Heatran. So we'll go out into Corviknight now. I really do think they should be going Heatran, but maybe it is that offensive Z-move set that I've been thinking it might be this entire game. And that's why they're more hesitant to use it right now. So Urshifu's at 61. I don't know if U-turn would have Aqua Jet, but that's going to change the situation against Aero later, potentially. They do make the Heatran double now. Really good play by them. I think Corviknight was my safest play, though. Just trying to get the roost off for Urshifu later. This forces me to go out into this, and I think I just click Ruination. I mean, they might use this Tinglu again, which I would hate, but I would assume Zapdos here. We'll see if it has Protect right now, too. That'll be nice to scout out. We also know that this is not Z-move, so... yeah, it is Zapdos. We do miss our Ruination. Okay, this is actually getting annoying, huh? Because now they get to stay in and just kind of deal with me. Okay, so we actually dodge and crit a Rock Slide on the same turn. That's really good. I'm going to make an aggro play. I'm probably going to... no, there's no reason to do that. Never mind. Hurricanes again. Okay, so I could have gone Aerodactyl, but I don't know. Okay, so we get this down to that much. I'm going to go out into Aerodactyl now. And I believe my best play is just throw off the Stone Edge. Doesn't risk static. If I miss it to Tinglu, I can just Ice Fang after. It's fine. I think they will sack off that Tinglu. And then basically, this will force the spot where they have to either show me Scarf Lele or show me Urshifu. I might lose this game because I don't have a way to hit Heatran on my Terapagos. That's a little bit dicey right now. However, anything outside of that should be fine. If I was Earth Power, my Terapagos just straight up won, huh? Yeah, that Heatran's going to be the end of me, I think. I don't know. Right here, I'm really hoping that they stay in and I just land. Like, I could go for the Ice Fang right now because it also kills Zapdos, but... okay, we do land it and knock it out. Nice. My Pokemon have been coming through. I'm running some inaccurate moves on this team, as you've seen, so... luckily, that hasn't been an issue. I think we landed, like, every Steam Eruption into that stall team as well, right? So... forced out more rests and stuff. Let's see. Is it going to be the... okay, it's going to be Lele, which I don't know knocks me out from 100. I'll calc Modest just to be safe about it, because I'm adamant, so Modest can outspeed me still. Honestly, Modest might outspeed anyway. Okay, that destroys me, never mind. Oh, that's Specs. What am I doing? So Scarf doesn't kill, and Dual Wing Beat kills them. I think I go for that here. I mean, it's really risky. I could go Golden Go, but I think this is what I have to do. So I got to not get crit, and I got to land the dual wing beat, and it looks like it's a guaranteed KO after rocks. Nice, we get rid of it. So now they can still Aqua Jet me because I'm a flying type Pokemon. However, if they don't have Aqua Jet, that should be the game. There it is. It just goes for CC, so I just go U and Earthquake now. Get my kill. We're going to do some work with Aerodactyl throughout the rest of this game, it looks like. Get rid of that. Goes U. I believe I just sack off... Golden Go is kind of useless, I'll go that. And then, okay, I'm going to be able to... What's it called? Bring out Aero if they go for anything other than Jet. If they actually close combat. So I think we're good. I just Shadow Ball spam. And then we win with Aero. Yeah, the game is over. Okay, because they have to knock me out here. They might try to switch back for no reason. I go U, Earthquake, and then they have to lock a move, and none of the moves they can lock win the game. Maybe they try to hard switch it in, but I don't think that helps at all, so... Let's just try to get our kill here and wrap it up. Aerodactyl cleaning it up, maybe? I would love if they don't have Aqua Jet, so Aerodactyl can pick up, what, like 5 kills in this game, but... I feel like they do, and they've just been trying to make plays off me choking. Like, you showed the Jet here, right? Yeah, there's the Jet, so... Now we can wrap it up with the Volcanion, which is kind of like the other featured mon for this video, so it's fine. And we're going to end up at not quite 1800s, but still pretty high on ladder. I want to check where that is, actually. 1796 should be like almost top 50, I think. Number 65. 0.1% GXE off 80, which is crazy, but looks like we're actually 1797 on this ladder. Never got why it's different, but yeah, I did hope you all enjoyed. If you did, definitely consider subscribing. I'm glad this team worked just as intended, because that Alomomola could have been a huge problem game 2 had I not had Volcanion. So yeah, happy about that, and I'll see you all next time. Later.